The Odyssey by Homer. Book 14. Hospitality in the Forest. He went up from the cove through wooded ground, taking a stony trail into the high hills where the swineherd lived, according to Athena. Of all Odysseus's field hands in the old days, this forester cared most for the estate. And now Odysseus found him in a remote clearing, sitting inside the gate of a stockade he built to keep the swine while his great lord was gone. Working alone, far from Penelope and old Laertes, he had put up a fieldstone hut and timbered it with wild pear wood. Dark hearts of oak he split and trimmed for a high palisade around it, and built 12 sties adjoining in this yard to hold the livestock. 50 sows with farrows were penned in each, bedded upon the earth, while the boars lay outside. Fewer by far, as those well fatted were for the suitor's table, fine pork, sent by the swineherd every day. 360 now lay there at night, guarded by dogs, 4 dogs like wolves, 1 each for the 4 lads the swineherd reared and kept as underherdsmen. When Odysseus came, the good servant sat shaping to his feet oxhide for sandals, cutting the well-cured leather. 3 of his young men were afield, pasturing herds in other woods. 1 he had sent with a fat boar for tribute into town, the boy to serve while the suitors got their fill. The watchdogs, when they caught sight of Odysseus, faced him, a snarling troop, and pelted out viciously after him. Like a tricky beggar, he sat down plump and dropped his stick. No use. They would have rolled him in the dust and torn him there by his own steading if the swineherd had not sprung up and flung his leather down, making a bee-line for the open. Shouting, throwing stone after stone, he made them scatter, then turned to his lord and said, "You might have got a ripping man. 2 shakes more and a pretty mess for me you could have called it, if you had the breath. As though I had not trouble enough already given me by the gods, my master gone, true king that he was. I hang on here, still mourning for him, raising pigs of his to feed foreigners, and who knows where the man is, in some far country among strangers. Aye, if he is living still, if he still sees the light of day. Come to the cabin, you're a wanderer too. You must eat something, drink some wine, and tell me where you are from, and the hard times you've seen." The forester now led him to his hut and made a couch for him, with tips of fur piled for a mattress under a wild goat skin, shaggy and thick, his own bed covering. Odysseus, in pleasure at this courtesy, gently said, "May Zeus and all the gods give you your heart's desire for taking me in so kindly, friend." Eumaeus, O my swineherd, answered him, "Tush, friend, rudeness to a stranger is not decency, poor though he may be, poorer than you. All wanderers and beggars come from Zeus. What we can give is slight but well meant, all we dare. You know that is the way of slaves who live in dread of masters, new ones like our own. I told you the gods long ago hindered our Lord's return. He had a fondness for me, would have pensioned me with acres of my own, a house, a wife that other men admired and courted. All gifts good-hearted kings bestow for service. For a life work the bounty of God has prospered. For it does prosper here, this work I do. Had he grown old in his own house, my master would have rewarded me. But the man's gone, God cursed the race of Helen and cut it down, that wrung the strength out of the knees of many. And he went, too, for the honor of Agamemnon. He took ship overseas for the wild horse country of Troy to fight the Trojans.